no sabi fire go need to touch am to know say fire hot. And anybody wey no sabi story wey dey fall from internationally, locally and yonder go need to come on top of Tatafo gist wey the Queen Kelly Obi dey dash all the story like say she dey become for that Christmas. So they go know all the gist where they come from. Tatafo gist. I won't welcome on again and again. But before I go give on all the story finish, I bet me will go somewhere. I will come back. Tori still there. We gonna not go anywhere. Natori with the on top of Tatafo gist. Now maybe the tap when they close until it vomit all the Tori when she get finished. Yeah, Tori. I tell her I said Tori they as president don't promise us again on top of insecurity matter. You know, say Nigeria, all the bad buzz where they happen everywhere, where things it be like say kidnapping don't take over, bandits don't take over. Now our president, the Major General Muhammad Buhari, don't talk say in regime, he go address the problem of insecurity and he go hand over the secured country free from security challenges. As to achieve this one, he talk say he don't give the military them and other security agencies clear order to crush any bandit in waiting for the northern part of the country. And again, our Buhari, our Bubucon state say when he don't pay a courtesy to the when he go greet the Santa of Abina, the Oga of the Sokoto people, Alhaji Sadim Abubakar, recently for Thursday, yesterday, Buhari can talk say the current way they happen for the happening and the doings where they happen for the northwest is they disturbing with the people of the same culture where they kill themselves for clear reasons, for no reasons they take kill themselves. And also the special advisor to the president on the media and publicity, where we know as Mr. Femi Adesina, for his statement where he issue later after Buhari don't talk, in quote say, quote, Buhari say he don't give people security chiefs specific orders, may they know spare any bandits or terrorism and people they do terrorists and threatening the life and the property of innocent Nigerians. And also our president who come out also talk with the government and the people of the Sokoto over the recent loss of plenty life and properties where they happen because of the attack of bandits and other criminal gang them. And he don't assure the people say the remainings of in time he go make sure say he go resolve to put an end to this criminal act where some people they act for the state and any other part of the country for Nigeria. So make everybody happy because our Bubu said before he go leave, he go make sure insecurity he go stop her and he go begin to secure our life and our property. We see the Tatafo gist as they don't talk, say they talk, say make police come up for checkpoints. It can't be like saying an impossible matter. As 2 days after the Anambra State High Court don't order the state government and the commissioner of police them may they remove all roadblocks for the state. The police still know here as they operate roadblocks without any restraint. Now like say they don't want here, they don't use cotton wood, they block their ear. And at the Justice Ike Ogu where on Tuesday for this week, now he delivered the judgment for the case of Mr. Francis Maneke versus Anambra State. That means Mr. Francis carry Anambra State go court, Anambra State government and other people will follow him, saying say the government and the police no get legal justification whatsoever as they do roadblock up and down for major roads for the state and they do checkpoints where they checking insecurity. And the Justice Ogu we had the had the illegal blockage this way they do for Anambra State and say in stand for the right of the applicant and the freedom of the movement, and this one needs say immediately and immediate perfecto may they remove and may they allow the free movement of persons and vehicles for Anambra. But on Thursday, as our correspondent we go round the road, major roads for the state, he can observe say checkpoint still there because it be like say police and checkpoint, they be brother and sister, they be twins, Taye and Kehinde, they be like Josh and Sammy. And the roadblock where they cause a lot of pain to the motorists as police personally now they use the opportunity to escort motorist people down. And the motorists, they don't spend close to 2 hours for checkpoint for P Waker Oba Obasi and for some roads wey dey for Onitsha Owerri road for the journey wey suppose no last 15 minutes. And if you go the areas wey dey for Onitsha Oka road wey no dey left out, the motorist people dey battle this roadblock, this whole traffic wey dey associated with this roadblock. And the commissioner for information, Mr. Sidon Adinumba, don claim say the state government never yet get a copy of the judgment order of the removal of the roadblocks. That's why the police still dey do wetin they do, and they say they never see the judgment, but they don't know if they go court. That means say he never hear if they go court, but probably the federal government, the Anambra state government no dey party to the suit. That means say as they carry Anambra state go court wey dey judge this matter, Anambra state government no dey party to the whole thing, and he no go fit predict wetin be the action of the government until they look at the waka go back. Maybe they need to go court, go sit down, talk the matter. But if we dey look, at times you go just enter road, traffic go full everywhere. When you go come reach front, you go come see say police block road for no reason. Some of them maybe they do checkpoint. We know say insecurity plenty, but at least making a block road because you want to collect one naira or two naira from motorists them. You get some things we need to stop. We see the for Tatafojis as Naija people no, they say they don't want this thing what they call IElTS again. And almost if I know something they say, some people say, what be IElTS? I go explain to Ramona calm down. Almost 50,000 people don't sign petition where they call end to compulsory English language test where Nigeria they write before they travel go abroad. No big. Now Nigerians now sign this petition, and they say it say this compulsory writing of English test where they very very unfair. Majority of the people who write this petition are young people where they discuss the International English Language Testing Machine, where they call the IElTS. So I don't know now. Say the US update visa application requirement for Naija people. Others, even the UAE launch new resident visa. See who qualify to get the green card visa. And the IElTS, now the test of English language, where they for non-native English language speakers, as we British Council they manage. But this people they protest, who they write this petition, don't argue say since English na Nigeria official language, you know. Now, what will they take communicate if you don't want go pidgin, go use English? And Nigerians not supposed to write this test by force. As many people we don't sign this petition, feel say the managers of this test, they use them, they make money. Go down to waiting how much they collect. One Mr. Ebenezer Wakina now say one open source advocate drop tweet. Now Twitter in drop and say this UK Home Office just respond to in 3 months. Something we don't write 3 months ago. Now they just respond to them, and almost these people don't say they don't want this thing because this thing they compulsory. Because if you look the whole matter, why we go need to write English now official language? Why we go need to write this test before we go abroad? And some of them we can't hear say this thing no good at all, because the money where they pay before they go fit write this test na 100,000, and this test they expire after 2 years. 1 or 2 years. Say they compulsory at all to write this test, and it unfair. Say and now young people we won't go abroad, go learn, we won't go study go study abroad. Now they complain, now they write this, now the people they write this petition pass. And if English now our official language, why we go need to write this test? I know say a lot of people go say yes, so maybe because of people who they write this test, no lodo, maybe people who they write this test they know sabi English, or that's what they run. But no, when they run, as well as we fit communicate. Sure, abi make we go diction training before we go fit travel abroad. At least you hear me. We honor even some Oyibo people. But let's say we too go to do this pidgin IPLTS. So before any Oyibo person go enter Naija, he go need to learn pidgin. Abi, so go know say they say if you do left hand too, go do right hand. Abi, as the IElTS na test of English language for non native English speakers wey wan go the British Council as they don't manage the hotel. But at this time, people don't they complain, say abeg o, this thing if they important, make their please, because we English na our official language, may they bring this thing down, because it be like say some people they use this test, they make plenty money from people who want travel abroad. And if you check Nigeria, it be like say Nigeria go empty soon, but go empty because we remain here, we faint here, and we go raise here. But make we go marketing, and when we come back, tori still dey, and na me go give una the tori finish. Tata Voyages, it is sweet for mouth, and it is sweet to hear, and it is sweet to carry like small baking. Our tourist today, and me they give an story as Naija now. In a good news with that enter. So Naija fit travel go UAE and 10 other countries now. They don't leave the ban for all they are traveling. Maybe they come. It be like say they don't tire. They banned out, but now they say they come. As the United Arab Emirates don't announce, say they don't lift the suspension where they put for the entries and the transit passengers flight from 12 African countries from Saturday, January 29th. Say all those people maybe they come with their flights and all their aeroplane make it a land for UAE. And the UAE being suspend flight for many destinations for Africa after the emergency of the Omicron variant. Omicron come from COVID-19. COVID-19 too, don't bring Omicron. And the lifting of the ban on the inbound flight from the 12 African nations means say travel go soon open for those where they come from or we won't be this destination for the last 14 days. And also passengers from the countries wey fit enter the UAE mona listen, because we call them one after the other. Naija the number one, Kenya follow, Tanzania follow, Ethiopia follow, Republic of Congo follow, Republic of South Africa follow, and Botswana follow. Plenty countries now they follow. Mozambique, Namibia, and Zimbabwe. This move they come briefly, barely after the 48 hours after Kenya leave their ban on the inbound and the transit passengers flights from the UAE. And also this East African country be imposed the ban on the 10th of January, where they respond to the UAE decision to suspend passengers flight from Kenya last December. Meanwhile, passengers from all these 12 countries go need to test for COVID-19 3 times before they fit enter UAE, they fit enter Dubai, not say UAE in a Dubai Arab country. And first, you go obtain the negative COVID-19 PCR test 48 hours before the dispatcher, then get negative rapid for the PCR test for the dispatcher airport. And thirdly, you go undergo other rapid PCR wey go land when you go land for UAE. And one official tweet with the UAE National Crisis and Emergency Management Authority say they go need update procedures for passengers wey wan enter their country from Uganda, Ghana, and Rwanda. So, and wetin be the entrance rule for travelers wey wan enter UAE from African countries? Travelers wey wan fly to UAE from any of these 12 countries destination go need to take a PCR test no more than 48 hours before the dispatcher, and the test must be from the approved laboratory, and this list don already dey for the Emirates airline website. And also travelers go need take rapid PCR test again for the dispatcher airport, and all arriving travelers go need take another test on arrival for the UAE, and they must do self quarantine, a big guarantee. That means isolate themselves until they receive the result. Children under the age of 12, yes, go they exempted from this testing. And I don't hear all the things and all the rules and the regulations. You know, say Nigerians now, I know say as they talk now, some people don't they pack their bag where they will take wrong. But before you go zap, read the do's and the don'ts, so that when you want jackpot, they don't go jack you back for this country. And you know, say get sometimes when people go say, now the matter with they sort since money, oh, now the matter we just they do since money, never get a resolution, we never even see solution. And the matter one matter they grant as one woman with 5 of her friends get mind though, go beat rival, say the rival snatch her fiancé. And the video where they circulate online don't show the movement to the time where the lady they nearly won't kill this woman. The person way say snatch her fiancé, and they attack, and 5 of them attack and like say they be WWE fighters. You get some people supposed to go fight for the WWE, but they waste their strength. And the local news platform, now this thing happen for Ghana. Now report all the talk people for Ghana say the lead attacker hire 5 women, made they go beat one young girl, and the girl how is the girl go fight back? Tell me, where 5 women bounce on you, 6. How you want to fight back? Because you say it's snatching for your husband. If you can't snatch your husband, I don't know, but that kind of thing I would not want, no snatching over. And this sad incident, as they talk, they say, as the sad incident, as they talk, they say it happened for the northern region of Ghana area, and also the video don't day everywhere. And the video shows say the young lady they plead for beauty, and so the woman they say, I beg you, hey Joe, mark me, no kill me, but it fall like they go say for you go say it fell on the deaf ears. That the woman ear con they deaf, like say they use sellotape when the woman they beg them and they continue, they beat them. Or you go say they assault them. I say sometimes you go like wonder what thing they do some women where if man cheat on women, now women they go fight themselves. And now the team waiting for Ghana and I report and say he called the woman, say Bibiela, as police don't arrest 2 of the women where hire to 2 of the women, only 5 people they hire, but the remaining 3 they never see them. I just they pray me they see all of them, so they go sit down for round table. If they get white table for Ghana, me they sit down for the white table, may they talk. If the man come here and call, now the man he go kill. That's why they say toxic relationship. Only God know why the man run in the first place. So Tatafo yesterday they ask doctor, don't they want people they like energy drink too much? Warning, don't they? It gets some people 5 in a day. If you see the kind of energy drink where they drink, they say power, enter me, become spirit. As the Nigerian doctor don't go for Twitter and he don't warn against excess, that's too much of taking of energy drink them. As the doctor begin to break down the whole thing, and this doctor name now Dr. George, he give the warning why they share in personal experience where he get with one woman and his son, and he notice say they get very high blood pressure. Say so their BP go from 189 stroke over 94. And he face the mama come they say, I beg, how many energy drink you don't consume? What happen? Because they say this mama and it became need serious attention. Now the mama can say, it is now in son, no biamo, now in son need attention. He can't go through the fight. Can't say this small boy blood pressure don't go up, in BP don't go up. And no be small thing. Say the husband carry some energy drink, come back house. Now he begin they sample, they drink the thing like say tomorrow no day. And he don't talk say they consume energy drink. You know too good. Make we slow down. Make we water. They say water they help for body. If you see say you want, just go drink water and make you save your life. But nobody won't die, but everybody won't go heaven. See, and this man also say, with the issue where they grant, say over the 9 months, the common factor for energy drink, say energy drink, this thing they contain caffeine, and again make an announcement. Now they change the electrical activity of the heart, and they increase BP. And adulthood hard, but no add BP to them. I beg now beg would they beg. And while they beg on they beg on they go. Make we jump, enter market. And when we come back, I will see the beg on caffeine run.
Powerful looks command respect, they say. perfect body, the perfect grooming, and ultimately the perfect skin. Looks, style, and grooming makes the ultimate man. I've found a ridiculously easy way to make my skin always feel epic. My name is Neo. I found Blemiviv, and now my skin finally makes sense.
Good news don't happen for Honduras country now, as Xiomara Castro don't become the first woman will be the first woman president for that country, and the first female president, even as the political crisis they threaten her plan for the poor country. As she don't become the president for the broken country, she need to begin to make promises where she go pursue the social justice and also they transparent. Also, she need to stop or to tackle the powerful drug matter with it for that country and the strict abortion law. Now, wow, drug matter, strict abortion law. As 1,000 people now come for the inauguration, as in that place where they make the ceremony where they make the president will hold for the national stadium for the capital. And also, make we talk about this country. Make we go on the history about this Honduras country. Honduras gets a long history of military rule, corruption, poverty and crime wey don reduce as they be one of the least developed and most unstable country for Central America. Until the mid-1980s, Honduras be they dominated by the militaries and where they often support U.S. efforts to stop some revolutionary movement for the region. Since then, civilian leaders they try control the power of the militaries with different degrees of success. They get some things where they discover for that country, gang violence, drug wars, and extortion of common thing for that country. And this country, they numerous, as in some bad things be they happen, and those bad things are the world highest murder rate per capita. Inequality in wealth still dey high, as nearly half of the population they live below the poverty line. And thousands or hundreds of people they come out go US each year, and their money naim they use they send go house now naim be the strong source of income for many families. And the country now major fruit exporter and also Central America's second largest coffee producer. These people they produce coffee and still they poor. For the new president talk say, as we don't get the first female president don't talk say she don't make plenty promises as she go take make the country better. And our Madam Castro don't replace the divisive president, the former president Orlando will be the president before, and he don't where they face accused say he get ties with the drug trade after his brother go prison, say he get they do drug trafficking go US, and the allegation he plenty and they don't deny and plenty times, but they no get choice. And Castro, as we talk now political, she be the 56th and the current president of Honduras people them, and she take over the office on the 27th January 2022, and she also be the country first female president, plus the first president where no be member of either the Liberal Party or the National Party since the democracy they restored for the country since 1982. And they born this woman for September 30th, 1959. But I want to tell you something. She say this woman now wife, now first lady before. Now the wife of the president of that country before. They said she represent the opposition party, and for 2013, 2017 and 2021, and the Honduras general election as the party presidential candidate for 2013 and 2021, and then the vice president for Honduras for 2017 election. And I tell her, I say, she be the wife of the manual of the, we don't rule the country before for 2006 reach 2009 before they remove am with the farm coup come remove am. And since she don't win the election, Madam Castro get positive vibe from the public and arrive and mark the end of the 12-year reign of the right-wing National Party, where they accuse of scandals and corruption accusations. And we just dey pray say as she don't become the first female president for that country, make support come from the public, as the public just dey happy say she don't become president and she don't be the president, may they give am the full support, because all the things what they hear about this country, if they give me Amobi discussion. So I don't hear say too much of drink of energy drink, you know what they mean, they make the electrical heart and again BP go dey high more na hear what, because now fly when they hear what they follow dead body and the coffee enter ground. I beg make una raise on a hand because time don't reach, make we go sit down, make we relax and make we just enjoy ourselves. Make una remember something, make una not forget something, make una always they remind on ourselves something. Say na me love on our past.